Ladies and gentlemen, I am the War Boss Squee, and we are once again playing Pillars of Eternity here in Defiance Bay. That sound you might hear going up behind me is my dryer letting me know that my clothes are done. Right. Now, I actually had an episode set after this. The problem is that I don't know what happened to the recording, so I think this is approximately as close to where I was before I started the last episode as I could be. So I don't rightly know. So we have a couple of quests that need to be done. I finally figured out how this stupid crap works. With how many remaining turns is how many quests we complete. So I think it's time we started getting some things done. We're gonna get this breastplate for that member of the Dozens, and that's the last that we're gonna have to do with him. I don't like those guys. None of them. Not at all. So the first fires, yeah. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of them. I don't like their rhetoric or their behavior or anything like that. Rather not have to deal with them. Another thing I've noticed is that I'm having some lags between during load screens, which of course means that I also haven't been able to get certain oh god, whatchamacallit. Parts of the conversation I've been having with you guys has been getting cut off, so I'm going to have to start just skipping those. Now, I am curious about something. I'll just go here for the time being. Alright, here we are in First Fires. Oh, I also bought a whole bunch of ingredients. I put Burning Lash on the Whispers of Yenwood and on Guan Share. I was going to originally do it as Necrotic. I couldn't find any Primal Earth for it, so whatever. And I can't, yeah, I can't switch it out or anything, so. Unfortunately, you can't just replace it or, take it off or anything like that, but it's not a big deal. I don't expect he's going to be using this weapon forever anyway. Ditto with the Whispers of Yenwood. Now, I needed to check a quest, see if we had it. No. Ah. Okay, I do have that quest, so that is okay then. I don't know where to go for this. Now, a quick look at the rest of the quest information. I need to go to First Fires, which conveniently is where I'm at. So let's go talk to those guys first. That's the Ducal Palace. We want to go there. Blackberry, Temple of Vodica, Valiant Imp. Alright. So, Crucible Keep's right there. Excellent! These are good things to know. I like the Crucible Knights. I found out a little bit about them from the guy that got me the game. There's basically 3 factions that you can side with. One of them is the Dozens. We're a bunch of shitheads. Alright, Bailey's done. I definitely feel like I'm missing something at this point. Let's see. I would really like to get the barracks done, but that's going to cost me 2,000. I can't do it quite yet. I also have a bunch of other stuff I need to do as well. But no. Bailey will allow me to start getting mercenaries and stuff. Before we're formal knighthood. I'm not really sure how knighthoods work here. Paladin orders are different from what I've been led to believe for like regular D&D stuff. Not really sure. But regardless, I do believe that we are on the right track here. We have Justicar Aldmar. Let's talk.
Good day, stranger.
Aldmar gives you an appraising eye. Judging from the scars on his face, he's lucky to be able to do that much. Every day we get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch, it does. Look like you've recently arrived yourself. Who are you? A soldier of the Crucible Knights and proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that Commander Cliver can focus on more important matters. So he's basically a seneschal. What goes on in the Crucible Keep? This is the headquarters of the Crucible Knights, so it's where we store arms and armor as well as where many of our soldiers bunk. Commander Cliver's in the back making plans as usual. He scratches a scarred cheek. You'll find the forge at the west end of the building with our master smith Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the golem if you're the prying type. The golem. This is where I admit I should probably be reading those lore books. Tell me about the Crucible Knights. We're the defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't tell Commander Cliver I said that. He grins. We're the first organized militia to oppose Adarian rule, and today we're the largest force in the city. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have their souls read by the critter out in Dundred Row. It's about Dundred Row. This requirement of the Crucible Knights, so the higher-ups know there's nothing messy in your soul's past. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me. I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. What's wrong with their ciphers? He shifts his weight and glances at the empty halls. They're mostly Orlans. I'm sure they're very talented enough. You just can't trust them. Hostility's in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. He frowns across his arm. All I'm saying is that they should be at least supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? Okay, so this particular knight's a little bit racist. People treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry about them being so hostile. Aldmar shrugs. I'm just speaking the truth. Nowadays, it seems that's the biggest crime of all. Oh, Christ. I just know what I'm getting at here. Alright, actually, just turn off fast mode. It's starting to bug me a bit. Odd that there's actually nobody in here. And this stuff ain't stealing. Oh, that is. So is that, but that's not. I wonder what it is. Pelham's Affidavit. Curran, a cipher duly appointed and employed by Dunran Row, does hereby certify that Novitiate A.M. Penhelm has been found to have a soul free of any subversive influence or tainted essence. The scroll is stamped with the seal of Dunran Row and signed by both Penhelm and Curran. Well, so far we have a racist and a cheat. Interesting. And yet they're still better than the other guys. It's almost like this game is prophetic in addressing real-life politics, where it's like, you know what? Yes, these people are monsters, but they're not those monsters. Dear Lord, I don't want to play that game. I deal with that enough as it is. Now, where, oh where, is the... Oh, I think that looks like a forge area right there. I bought some plate armor recently. Please tell me that wasn't
This is about the breastplates. I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
Yeah. Guess Obsidian is operating as normal basis of hiring the same 12 voice actors. Says that guy sounds very familiar. And if you can't place it, go back to the first episode. What do you do here?
I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
What about the knights?
We were all smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
Okay, so I didn't have his name quite proper, but... He thinks he's a progressive man, but he's obsessed with soul lineages and connections to the Deerwoodian heroes of old. Other than Dunran Row, who really cares about any of that, though? So, I can't buy from you, so I don't feel so bad. Yeah, Arutha needed some plate armor. I know it'll slow down his weapon attack speed, but it's 12 damage reduction. You know, 15 slash, 15 pierce. Shock, not so much, but what do you want? It's freaking metal armor. I could do fun stuff to it. Could even make it fine. I do have the ingredients for it. I picked up some more Pilgrim's Crown. But I'm not sure how much I really want to do that. Be able to throw on some Constitution would be good. Don't know about the rest of it, really. And this just is an extra +3 damage reduction, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Everybody else still has the same stuff on. He's still got the Saints War Armor, because I still haven't found anything better. He's still wearing the fine scale mail, because I actually gave him the sun-touched mail of Huron Roth, which made sense for two reasons. One, he's got other things he can do while he's chanting, but being able to throw off a sunbeam might be useful. And two, I switched him back to a greatsword, because the greatsword does slash plus pierce damage, whereas the Eztok, yes, it ignores some damage reduction, but it only does pierce damage. And the way damage reduction is set up when it comes to resistances is that if the pierce is resisted but the slash is not, the sword will do full slash damage. If it's slash is reduced but pierce isn't, it'll switch fully to pierce, which is nice. It's also the reason why now this sword does slash pierce plus 25% flame damage. So now if it slash and pierce are both resisted, it'll just do pure fire damage. If what I've been led to believe is correct, I will freely admit I had a bit of trouble with that. The young novitiate's armors recently shined. His hair is clean and neatly combed. It's hard to believe he's ever seen battle that the scarred antique breastplate he wears could possibly be his. Are you looking for something? Does the name Osric sound familiar? He sniffs. If you got any self-respect, you want to associate with him, or with any of his new friends at the Expedition Hall for that matter. Scamps and delinquents, a lot of them. I agree. That doesn't mean you're not a prick, though. Is that his breastplate you're wearing? It was. He looks down and admires it. It's become property of the Crucible Knights when he's discharged. Now it's mine. It's not for sale, if that's what you're wondering. Not every day you find armor that was used in the rebellion. It says your affidavit is a forgery. Just what would he know about that? It's perfectly convenient for him to cast aspirations, what with his pedigree in the Knights. He folds his arm. It's a lie, of course. It should be perfectly obvious to someone as logical as you. So what's the story? Osric has always held some controversial opinions, but they weren't overlooked for the longest time because his family had such an extensive history of service in the Crucible Knights. He finally went too far. He had the gall to suggest we had strayed too far from our roots. Some of our rosters beginning to resemble Adrian nobility. He rubs a spot on his bracer with a silk handkerchief. Gee, can't imagine where he got that idea from. He would have us all wearing rough spun and fight with forge hammers. I may have reported his statements. The Knights obsessed over their past, they wouldn't have grown to the fighting force they are today. That history made the Knights what they are now. You can't just cast it aside. We've outgrown that past. Sometime you need to move on. Sagani frowns. Outgrown is something is like an old sealskin coat. You adapt with the time, sure, but that's a bit naive. Enough about Osric. How does one become a knight? We don't take just anyone. Our members share soul legacies with the very men and women who defended this land a century and a half ago. Anyway, Commander Cleaver is responsible for initiations, but he rarely accepts foreigners. Okay, we're done. I still like the Knights. This guy is just kind of a cunt. Alright, so I had a bunch of quest updates. Hit the screen when I was busy having it paused. It says, bring Pennon's affidavit to Curran. Works at Haddard House in Brackenbury. You should know for certain whether or not the affidavit is genuine. Alright, nice. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I was coming down with a cold, which would be absolutely horrible, to be completely honest. Let's see if we have here more stuff that is stealing. We don't want to steal from these people for two reasons. One, the knighthood actually seems like, for the most part, full of pretty cool dudes. And two, you don't steal from the heavily armed everybody's. Okay, looks like these guys are sparring. I want to talk to the boss. Where's the boss monkey? There's our feasting hall. Book. I'll read that later. Possibly. Maybe someday. Ah! Think this is it? Come on, get up there. The symbol of this is a symbol of Abaddon, a colossal smithing hammer imposed on a circular gear. It's smooth and bright with buffing oils. Okay. I think a goddess smiths. Nothing on the altar. But Eder wants to have a chit-chat.
Strange place for a shrine to Abaddon, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. The only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some knights who got I knew some soldiers that got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me about it. They get these young kids in there and they tell them about blacksmithing and about the revolution, about tradition. Talk about the golem like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Deerwood's independence. Then they join. It turns out all any of those knights ever talk about is when are we going to get recognized as real knighthood? When are we going to get our titles in our land? Their High Justice wants to be an earl, says Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, seeing Abaddon told him to. I got a couple of choices here. Now, to be fair, maybe Abaddon is telling him to, but some of the members still take their ideals seriously. You see with the older knights, some of them, they were taught differently. I feel for them, seeing all that slowly wearing away around them with nothing to be done because the wrong people are in charge. It's almost like the generation on both sides are full of dicks. Shame they don't have better people leading them. Yeah, I can't really argue with that, to be honest. Alright, so we've got the affidavit. We know where the breastplate is. I would like to find this fella in charge. Oh, cool. It's a 2-level building. I don't actually have to go through a loading screen.
Just don't have the manpower.
Hello.
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Halemar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Is there any way I can help? I know how to handle myself. Always refreshing to meet someone who'd rather fix a problem than complain about it. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights. Warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. So magic here throws a rock at him, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times the novitiates have checked. Vianna lives with the rest of the Scriveners out in Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory, see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dustin. That's his area of expertise anyway. Once you brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armor that you need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment. You won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Now, I'm going to have to step carefully there because it looks like I get a choice between the dozens and these guys. And, you know, this guy seems pretty decent. The Smith seems pretty decent. Yes, Penhelm was a prick, but I think he'd be a prick regardless of what organization he was with. And the guy on the door is a bit of a racist dickhead as well, but whatever. The Just Guard's gaze flicks over you briefly before returning to the novitiates gathered in the training area. Just about patrols, God, I have trouble with that word. Novitiates are already stretched to their limit. Between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill, I simply don't have the units to spare. What's wrong with Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong is the real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses. We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there. At this rate, the second guard rotation to disappear. There are enough rumors about the place floating around the keep without my soldiers whispering out these disappearances. I'd just as soon abandon the district, but those monsters should find a way out. Oh, yeah, we're doing this. What I just told you, you want to go to Heritage Hill? I've lost trained soldiers there. Why should I let anyone in? You've got nothing to lose. If you're so eager to rush to your death, I won't stop you. If you're somehow able to put a stop to this, if you got my permission to enter Heritage Hill, I'll send words to the guards at the gate. Gorgeous. Now, I have been updating quests. No, still at 3 turns. Okay. I think you actually have to complete them all the way before it does what it does. Not bad. I actually really like these guys, all things considered. Alright, so seeing as how I like these guys better than I like the other guys, we're going to go to Copperling first. There it is. And we're going to go find that guy's researcher and bring it back before we go deal with the affidavit for Penhelm and the breastplate. Now, I think that Penhelm deserves to get his shit pushed in for what he did. And that guy should have his ancestral breastplate armor returned to him. But I want to do it for him, not for the faction. If that makes any sense. And to be honest, I've always kind of had a, love of being the knight in shining armor. Which, going off at what anybody who knows me, yeah, not really the person I am, but it'd be nice to dream about it. All right, here we go. Spilled tea, empty ink pots, and one detailed sketch of a fire-breathing old dwarf for all that remained of a long study session. Oh, good. This place isn't full of corpses. Where you ask, yes, I was concerned about that being a possibility.
Good day to you.
By Wiles' eyeless face, you're one short ogre. Why are you so green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? Snowcap. So few people know about snowcap, much less ogres. I'm looking for Viana. I like Viana. She always talking about Metalman, which is strange since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. I don't talk about Metalman either, and I do eat snowcap. Huh. Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Andra's gift to meet her friend Bessia. No, Klesia? Yes, Klesia. Klesia, the friend she's gone to meet. And Andra's gift. In a house, not a boat. North house. Empty house. Andra's gift has lots of boats. We should go rowing sometime. Yeah, we're done.
You've been on your own for 5 years.
I've had Itamok.
But you can't talk to him.
My standards changed around year 2.
Now that was actually pretty damn funny. Alright, so here's where my question comes in. Or less question, more where my decision has to come in. Do I go deal with the undead, which I've got Durance and his my aura of awesome blows up undead, or do I go to Andra's gift? Well, actually, we'll go to Andra's gift because I have 2 quests there. And 2 quests means that I can move this farther along. It says now it says remaining 2 turns. It said 3 a minute ago. So I think at some point I must have kicked it in advance. It also says that the quest expires in 2 days, and I don't know if that means I had to have it done in 2 days, or I couldn't send anybody on. I don't know. I wasn't able to find that part out, so the more we can do, the better. So there's also the temple down.
This would be the temple Merwald spoke of, or what remains of it.
Hello. That looks like a dead person. Praise to the exalted
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail.
Never mind, he's actually dead.
Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
I was told I'd find the Temple of Wodica here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs. so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Tell me where to find an entrance to these catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
Interesting. Alright, who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
You know you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Alright, so that was helpful. Oh, hello. Let's see, taxes collected, lost 152 to bandits, earned 686. I think that went directly in there. Oh, 1 turn remaining for this. Hello. Alright, so we are obviously not going to be doubling back to go into the catacombs just yet. But it is good to know that the option exists. Okay, what was this building right here? Was this one I had to deal with as well? Valiant Embassy, don't need to worry about that at all. We will have to go to the Ducal Palace at some point, though. I really do hope I'm not getting sick. I want to go to the range tomorrow and go fire off a couple magazines worth of expensive bang bang. Make myself feel better. Okay, so Lighthouse, Ramshackle House is probably where she's at. No, Abandoned House right there. Coffrig's House, Abandoned... Jesus. Okay, we're going to have to check a couple of these. The Salty Mass is where the prostitute is. And the trading company. So, in Otta's house. Doesn't actually say. I think we'll start with this abandoned house over here. And we're going to go into normal speed. There's a chance that there are ruffians about. As well as free things. Is that milk? Yeah, it is milk. Milk is good. Meanwhile, Durance, I want you on your melee.
Yes?
Yeah, you're on your melee. Good.
Ready, Watcher.
You're on your bow.
Hey. Hi?
Alright, cool. I want to make sure we've got their proper stuff equipped. Okay, this should be the abandoned house. I don't know if it's an abandoned house or a ramshackle house we're looking for, to be completely honest. Oh, good, they're not dead. I was about to say. There's some very big boys. What are you doing in here? This is our place. We'll use a pinch. And there's a worried expression trembling from head to toe, continually licking his gums. Drugs. Yeah. More of that lovely stuff. It's not like we stopped the trade. We didn't stop the trade or anything. We just killed. All right. So I'm gonna guess that the other abandoned houses are also gonna be the same. So let's move on to the ramshackle house here and see if that suits us a little bit better. Of course, assuming I'm not running past anything important. That's a sailor, a courtesan. Oh, fuck you. I'm trying to pronounce that name. Yep.
I've got it. Finished.
There. Oh, memo to self. Once we have more money, retrain everybody. Everybody gets retraining from the ground up. A flask of oil. I'll take that. Milk. I'll take that.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark
I feel slightly disappointed, like I didn't need to come in here. Some stashing away a few sooty playing cards under the bed. I guess this was a waste of time then. Maybe it is one of the other abandoned houses. Interesting. Let's see what else we have here. That was a difficulty 4 lock too. Actually, rather proud of him for that. There's an abandoned house there. So, I'm guessing that one should be our next target. How's everybody's experience doing? He's almost 6. Yeah, alright, cool. Cool. Okay, so much health, but so little endurance in comparison. You think it'd be the other way around. Gentlemen, are we make... That's because you're still in stealth mode. Duh. Oh, that was fun. Wow. This place is nice and crappy looking. Oh, and a barred door. And camping gear. That can't be good. Bunch of weapons all on the table that I can't take. Scrolls and gold crowns, gold dukes, which I really need to start using those scrolls. I've just... Holy shit. In the room, you see several figures huddled together. They stand at attention, armed but not in matching gear like the Crucible Knights. At the center of the group, one woman looms over another holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering figure. You got pages of research here. You expect me to believe this is just your scratch work? It's nothing, I promise. Just my notes. You hear a painful smack as the woman backhands her captive. We know you were meeting with the Crucible Knights. You think they're the only ones with power in this city? They call us the dozens for a reason. Now I want to ask you again. Yeah, these people are cunts. Nudge from one of her men, the woman turns and sees you watching. You shouldn't be here. Let her go and I'll pretend I never saw this. It's too late for that. Alright, so. You need to go in here. You need to go in here. Aloth. Time to test out the spell. And you... Let's throw it right there. Alright, so that should help us out a little bit. Now, I think everybody's blocked in here. Yeah. Let's drop the hurt there. You know what, drop another one of these, because I think we missed these guys originally. Where are you at, Durance? No, seriously, where the hell is Durance? Ah, too bad this door isn't transparent. That's Eder there. There's Durance. Let's see. Trade bowfire with that guy, please. Can't get into that fight. Alright, do you have a... You don't. It's okay, though. I do. Oh, damn it. That's why you don't... That's why you have that stuff subbed in. And he's got 3 slots, too. Come on. You gotta be a little bit smarter about that. Oh, we can get in there now, can't we? In you go, buddy. Is that right there? Arutha? Alright. Actually, you know what, Durance? No, murder that guy, please. Yeah, murder him to death. Which one the one I'm looking for? Level 2 one? Yep. That's the one I want. Okay. Let's get in there, please. Jeez. Durance is freaking taking souls right now. Hit that up. Pull you back. You're at 3? Nice. Give me skeletons. Yeah, hold on a second there, skeletons. Get that bitch, please. Everybody kill the nice lady, please. Oh, that was very well done. Very well done indeed. Fianna's face is covered in bruises, and her eyes are wide with shock and relief. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Rapid, hitching breaths punctuate her words. I was sure they were going to kill me. She wipes a tear from her cheek, wincing as her knuckle grazes a bruise. We gained some experience. What happened here? I thought I was going to meet my friend from the Republic, so it looks like I walked into a trap. She shakes her head. The dozens must have been watching me for a while. I've been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they aren't exactly subtle about contacting me about this project. It deals with a rather rare branch of animacy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific without Commander Cleaver's permission. He commissioned it, after all. You can see the trouble indiscretion has gotten me into. All right, let's get out of here. Commander Cleaver, the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Not that you haven't done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him. I'd kept it with me to prevent it from falling in the wrong hands, but you see how well that worked out. She took it from me when I arrived. Anyway, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Oh yeah, we are going to be massive looting here. Ooh. Hello, sexy. Plus 10 deflection against range attacks, plus 1 move speed. I like that. Yep. Shit. Wrong buttons. Leather armor, there's the research notes, and a fine flail. Everything goes in the stash, please. And let's see. Large shield, some stilettos, a battle axe, some chainmail, regular helms, hoods, money. Lots of money. Hammer and chisel, we'll take that as well. Anything here I should know about? Water in the pail is murky with blood. Alright. No, that was a good fight. That was a very good fight. Let's see. Still 1 turn remaining. That's okay, though. That's okay. Blew a bunch of spells, but I think that lowering enemy attack speed spell is... Oh my god, was just too amazing. Alright. Honestly, I don't want to have to pay to deal with the courtesan right now, so we're just going to head back with these notes. We're going to complete this quest. And Sista's going to get paid? Yes, indeed. Now, one thing I've been neglecting to do, just out of simple idiocy, so I now have 2,700 coppers, which means that we can now get the barracks going, which is 2,000. It's going to take 2 days. Not really too worried about the time we lost, because quite frankly, it's been like 20 minutes. Yeah, 0 hours have passed. Yeah, so we haven't been going far enough for it to really be an issue at this point. So, not super sweating it. But no, that was a good fight. One thing I want to see here. Roots got in there on that fight too. Enter the fray for 24 pierce damage. With additional effects. Hits with additional effects. Daze her for 12 seconds. Nice, that's how I interrupted her. Let's see. Accuracy 62. Reflex versus reflex of 34. Roll 28. Roll 64. 68 plus 28. 96 hit. 34.5 damage versus damage reduction 10 equals 24 pierce. Okay. Doesn't look like I was doing any fire damage with that. I'll have to look online some more and see if I can figure that out. You guys are going the wrong direction. Come on. Still, I think that was a fine fight. I rather enjoyed it. Alright. Now, I don't know if this is going to cause me just like, hey, you're one of us now, you can't work. I don't know. But okay, where is he? There you are. Something else on your mind? I think this is what you've been looking for. Give him the researcher.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
I don't sound too happy about this. I'm not, and I made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake. Trying to harness souls like this, it's a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves. But Cleaver's given me his orders, so I've got to build these things as best I can. Anyway, Cleaver's told me I'm to sell you any arms or armor you might want. You won't find anywhere better in Defiance Bay, I can promise you that.
Now, time to see if that Valiant was worth all that blood and copper.
Takes a polished breastplate, goes to work. Alright. Something's going on.
I'll be damned.
Huh.
To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. It sounded like he has a job for you, too.
What do you have for sale, my good man? The White Spire. That's expensive. Flex urine, 5 seconds on hit. Pierce damage, 5 damage reduction, ignore. Grants Blizzard, 3 times for rest. Good lord. Bunch of fine stuff. Heldrick's Coat. Unique heavier damage resistance 14. Oh, it's this stuff is exceptional. Wow. That is nice. Exceptional plate armor, damage reduction 16. Utter shame I can't afford any of it. Forge Master gloves. What the hell is this? Plus 5 damage reduction versus burn. Grants Firebrand. Yeah. 29 to 44 burn damage. Damaging plus 3. 45% damage increase plus 4 accuracy. Jesus. That might be actually worth the price they're asking. Which is almost 4,000. Shot in Faith. Grants concentrated ground when hit by a critical hit once per encounter. That's not bad either. Alright, regardless. I'm going to worry about the rest of that right now. Remaining turns 1. What the hell? I completed a quest. Whatever. Alright. Whoop, wrong one. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the other one. Alright, we'll pick up this other quest and then we'll go see what we can do here. Here we go. Gain reputation with Saints of the Crucible moderate. Gain reputation with Defiance Bay minor. That's what I was looking for. How's our experience looking too? It's gonna be a while till I level up again. I think I'll be level 6 or I don't fucking know. Now maybe this is what more? Was there more that you needed of me?
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more.
All right.
I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's Compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay. And after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans. That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Yeah, sure. Not much the dozens do recognize other than the things that make them feel threatened. That sounds familiar. But after this, I'll expect to learn of your association with us, and they won't be too happy about it. These are the Dominels. They're trying to expand the family business, and they resent us for standing in their way. Consider it done.
Slug's Compass is a small lagoon just north of Defiance Bay. Your contact will be a commander named Arenroad. She'll meet you by the docks. Return to me when you've finished. The High Justice has made the expansion of the Forge Knights his top priority, which means it's mine as well.
Cool. Now, did that do the trick? Nope. Really weird how that works. I haven't gotten paid yet by anybody either. That'd be nice. No offense, guys. You have some really cool stuff for sale. I'd like some money, please. Yoink! Rush! Alright, so that worked out. I was almost expecting to get jumped as I walked out the door. Of course, that might still happen, so... Let's see. Anslog's Compass is there. And here we are. The Winds of Steel. Ah! So we already read this first part. The violent deaths of two Magronite priests at Evondware Bridge granted grief and outrage at Godhammer Citadel. It did not take long for Jira to discover that the radical Redsidians were responsible. Two wizards had placed the curses that killed the priests, but they were backed by dozens of Redsidian veterans from the Saints' War. As the wizards had no interest in negotiating with Jira or the Magronites, a battle erupted, much of it running over the same fields that saw combat during the war. In the end, the wizards were killed and the remaining Redsidians were routed. The priests that had died in the initial attack were buried near the bridge, and the ceremonial gloves of their senior priests were given to Jira in thanks. So she got 1,000 experience, no money, apparently, and an average item, which is the celebrant's gloves. Nice. And the barracks are done. Okay, spoils wait in the Great Hall Treasury chest. Alright, anything else? No, no current events pending. Don't have enough money to build anything, so...
Hello?
Hey, have I rested recently?
What?
Hey. Hi?
You know what? We're gonna burn a campfire right now.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
Guess we're doing this again. What's on your mind?
I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual.
Okay, we've had this conversation before. I don't have the perception to actually do anything with it. Resolve attack. Bleak Hollow bandits from the northern wilds have been reported crossing the seas of the plains east of Cad Noir. They're doorstep any day now. It's almost 5 days. Now that is something worth looking at.
I shall be discreet.
Oh, damn it. Everybody's coming here, thank you. The docks are down this way, if I remember correctly. No, don't rush. Oh no, those docks. Those docks! There's, however, someone over here I want to talk to. Let's see what you got, pal. Fine saber, which is nice. I'll look at the armor specifically. Company captain's hat. Plus one resolve in dex. Dual set him to don't care about that stuff. Where is it? Why is it not letting me scroll? Oh, so I wasn't on the armor. Okay, Boatwing's armor. Damage reduction 6. Minus 10 recovery speed. Plus 9 deflection. Plus 9 will. Plus 4 damage reduction. Same thing here. Plus 9 reflex. These are eminently worth purchasing. They're just going to look really stupid. So, yeah. So, plus 9 deflection, which is really a big deal. And I don't know if the damage reduction is included in the DR here. I think it is. So, yeah, damage reduction 6 is almost as good as Eddar's armor. But that plus 10 deflection, very, very interesting for a frontline character. They're going to be very hard to hit, especially if you're a fighter. And the damage reduction is not bad on top of that either. I don't know if it's something I should invest in or not.
Quiet as a calm sea, which is
I love Kana. Alright, so there's either going to be an ambush at the beginning of this fight, or there's going to be an ambush at the beginning of this conversation, or at the end. It is one or the other. There is no middle ground here. Alright. That's the person. Alright, so
you can trust me.
Hey. Hi?
Yes?
Ready, Watcher. Ready, Watcher.
Ah, there we go.
Huh?
Are you going to let me talk to you?
Hail
Ah, here we go. You come from the Crucible Keep, I take it. I was told you had something for me. Here it is. Excellent. I should get this back to the High Justice before... She looks over your shoulder at the sound of approaching footsteps. Too late. Get ready. Well, called it. Potterball, this man's face is twisted into a snarl. Are you mad? You hold the secrets to one of the foulest examples of animus and you want to hand it over to the Crucible Knights? It's an abomination. Caged souls use as weapons, and you give these silk stockings an army of them? I can't let you do this. The research must be destroyed. Raise your weapon. Kill them all. Alright. So we know we've got a wizard over there. You get up there. Need you to get up here. Yeah. I think these guys are going to be the bigger threat for the time being. Oh, I don't get to control you. That's a shame. Alright, get over there at him, please. Just turn that off. You're fighting on your own. That's an enemy area of attack, or that's a full area attack. I don't want that. Take necrotic lance though. You know what? That guy. Oh, hold on a second. Your attack foes at least one defense. That is much higher than the accuracy. Yeah, no surprise there. Alright, you do that. Too bad I don't have any of those lunge abilities left. There, pal. Block that. Alright. You're almost dead. You're about to be dead. Drop that archer, please. With the... We'll go with that. Where's your little pet at? It's doing good work up there. Nice. Skeletons. Get the mage. Oh, kill that guy who keeps getting himself healed. Here. I think we got this pretty much in the bag, to be honest. Oh, he just refuses to die. Okay, anybody else want a piece? Alright. Still a good fight. Still a good fight. Aran Road wipes her blade on the lining of her cape. I'll take that as our cue to leave. With the dozens growing so bold, there's no time to waste. Give my regards to the commander and watch your back out here. Okay, I'll start taking goodies here. Ooh, fine large shield. Nice. Lots of money. Oh, plate armor that I didn't have to just pay for. That actually kind of irritates me a little bit. Grimoire of a Dozen's Wizard. I need to invest some money into these so I can actually start learning some of these spells. Alright. Now, again, another good fight with no danger of anything actually bad happening to us. I reckon I prefer that. Alright, so hold on to that. There's that Grimoire of a Dozen's Wizard right there. What's in here? Let's see, we've got Mirrored Image and Minor Blights. That's probably worth learning at some point. Oh, and Repulsive Visage. Terrified and Sickened. Those are actually good spell choices. Okay, nothing particularly special on that batch, but... Fine shield. There you go. What's that plate armor? I'm thinking. We'll try it out, see how we like it. What is he wearing again? Fine scale, 9 damage reduction, 35 recovery speed, 11 damage reduction, 45. I think I like him like he is. And you've got this. I didn't get a chance to get those damn sunbeams off. That's a bit of a shame. But I have to say, all in all, I'm happy with that. I think that went great. At this point, I dare someone else to run into me. At this point, I will murder them. Huh. Well, area up here I didn't get a chance to check out. No big deal.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh! Durance and the wolf, or the snow fox, were just dragging along behind. How about that? I will say I am really impressed how Durance is just a freaking murder machine when he wants to be. You know, I was about to say, hey, I need to go to First Fires real quick. But no, we actually need to go to Cad Noir real quick because we have a bandit raid to deal with.
Walls need some work before this place is secure. My husband could fix them right up.
Alright, so we just picked up another quest, which was the one I've been waiting for to pop up. Where are you? Here we go. God damn it, where is it? Oh no, it's is it here? Okay, resolve the attack. This is done, so I can start hiring people, which is nice. I'm not going to start doing that yet, but it is nice to have. So we want to resolve that attack, but we also want to heal up and rest. Task added, a call to court. Oh, tasks are down here. Missing sentries. Call to court. Yeah. Dealt with this guy in the last time I tried this. It's... Well, we're going to be heading to the ducal court anyway, so this is all going to work out fine. Alright, can't get any bonuses for resting, but we can rest, which is awesome because it's for free. Okay, manually resolve. We do not want to auto-resolve this. Alright, so yeah. Oh god, Aloth is almost dead already? What the shit? Oh, that's why. He might actually go down. If he does, he does. Not actually going to sweat it that much. Let's do that, and... No! Something went for paralysis. That's cute. Yeah, binding web. You little shithead. Alright, let's see. Do I want to do Holy Power? Yeah, let's do Holy Power.
Inconvenient.
Okay, Kana. No, Kana. You're not allowed to die. I've still got a wounding shot. Let's drop that on there. And you're about dead, so not as worried about you, to be honest. Actually, you know what? Yeah. There, that should blind them. That should get him to cause us less damage right now. Alright. Durance, you got a nice heal from my man there. There we go. Start with you. I have noticed that knockback thing that Kana does not do a whole hell of a lot of knockback. Alright. So someone's having some trouble with somebody. Let's see what we got here. We've got resistances plus 20, resistant to... I don't know what those mean. Honestly, I don't. Sound like Eder that was saying it, so just keep beating on him. Alright, knock him down. Let's make our lives a little bit better here. I can be able to get both those, but I could fireball on both. Yeah, eat that, precious. There's still a guy in there. Oh, and Aloth just killed all those guys by himself. Good job. Alright. Good talk, I guess. Let's hear it for the... And now we get to loot them. Brigandine armor, hood, and a couple of great swords for those guys.
And this keep will be a sight to see.
Another Mercenaries Grimoire wand, padded armor, hood, snow cap, and gold. And how much money are we up to right now? 900, so we've made it. We've made some. Mercenaries Grimoire. There we go. I got a bunch of Grimoire. I just need to sit down with a solid amount of money and just go through all these things. Parasec staff. I don't like that at all. Slicken's not bad. Cursed of Ooh, blinding. That's good. I should really actually get the web thing. Does that lower their stuck for 4 seconds? And then the mirrored image thing, which a lot of guys seem to have. Chill fog. A spell I have that I have not yet used. Well, somebody's like, notice you keep using all these ice spells and you're fighting people who resist to ice. I'm like, what are you talking about? Don't remember having used one of those spells yet. Alright. So that deals with the bandits. Let's go talk to this representative. Okay, my tables are still messed up. Ah, there he is. I bear a message from the Ducal Palace. Greetings, my lord. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your earliest convenience in the Ducal Palace. Your claim on Cad Noir has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Badamar has issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gathbin must be present. I'll go meet him then. Chancellor awaits you in the records room, the Ducal Palace, and the First Fires. Conveniently where we need to go with Eder. Anyway. So. No problems there. Okay. Now that that is all said and done, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it a part here. I have a feeling this next part is going to be rather expensive. And so we will pick it up on our way back to First Fires and turning in some quests, getting some money, getting paid, and furthering some story. And until then, I have been the Warboss Squee, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.